guys, welcome back to the channel. So I guess today's going to be a very relaxed video, and it's just going to be me crocheting my summer wardrobe, or the very beginnings of my summer wardrobe. And I'm starting off with the accessories. I'm starting off with this cute little bag. This is 100% cotton and the color is parchment. I got this from Hobby Lobby on my last Hobby Lobby haul. So if you want to go check that out, you can hop on over to that video after this video is over. So this was such an easy make, and I do have the handles here, which I'm not sure if it'll be the right size. I still have to put the D-rings on that bag, and then this strap that I bought that could work for this purse or for the other one. So for this purse, I just need to finish this one granny square or this one sunburst square, and I'll be done with it. I'll start sewing it together and hopefully put on the D-rings, and then hopefully I can start using it. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. And like I said, this is going to be a very, very relaxed video. By the way, guys, if you want to make the sunburst square, I'll put the instructions on the screen. If not, better yet, I'll put the link on the description box to a vlog that actually does a better job of explaining it. So yeah, so right now we are going to start off with 15 double crochets plus your chain 3. And yeah. So I feel like I want to do some of these more relaxed vlog style videos for the time being. And also, I don't know, it feels like I'm crocheting with a friend, even though I'm just talking to the camera. But I don't know, maybe you might feel like you're crocheting with a friend. Which reminds me, do any of you guys actually go to crocheters or knitter circles at your local community center or your local library? And is there like a specific etiquette? Is there some things that you don't do? Like, I don't know, I imagine that you can crochet and knit together, right? It's not like it's a knitter circle and only knit, right? Like the whole point is just crafting, as long as you don't lug around your sewing machine, right? So yeah, I've been thinking about joining one that is not too far from my house, but they get together at a cafe. So, but it's during the week, so that works a little bit better for me. Good. I didn't spill my coffee this time. That's why I had to go change my shirt. I spilled it all over me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, did I throw off your count? My bad. I'll count in my head. Oh, that's probably the etiquette part, huh? You don't count out loud, you count in your head. Well, now, good point. Good point. Now I know. How rude. All right, let me count it one more time and I'll count them in my head. One more. If I get this count wrong, it's your fault. You guys, I'm in love with these colors. I've always wanted something made out of this color combo in the sunburst motif, and now I have it, and it feels so close, but at the same time I'm like, what if I don't like it? What if I hype this up so much in my head and then it turns out that I don't even like the color combo? And I've honestly played around with the idea of not making a purse and just completely scrapping that project and just making a sunburst cardigan. But I know deep in my heart I might not even wear it because this is acrylic yarn, and I've toyed around with the idea of buying cotton yarn and making it, but I don't know. I don't really know if I really want to commit to making a granny or a sunburst cardigan and then not wearing it. I feel like if anything, I should have just done a blanket. And you know how I would have done it? I would have stopped at the yellow, and in this beige part, I would have done the join as you go method. I prefer that method simply because I feel like as I am crocheting the last round, I can start seeing the blanket or whatever it is that I'm doing come together, and it feels like one less step that you have to do. Like you don't have to sew anything together, you just go. So that's, I think, the attractive of join as you go. I might do it. I have plenty of yarn actually. All right, for the second round, you're going to attach your yarn into any of the double crochets, and then you're going to chain one, and on that same stitch, you're going to do a puff stitch. You're going to chain one, or you're going to close it up, and then you're going to go into the next double crochet and do another puff stitch. And then that's it. That's what you're going to be working on for the rest of the round. All right, I'm going to weave in the ends so I can start sewing them together and make the bag. All right, guys, last freaking end. Ah! All right, last square done. Finito. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to sew them all together, and I don't know how to go about it the best way, since the purse is going to be a 4x4. So 4 on one side, 4 on the back, and then 2 left and right panels, and then 2 at the bottom. So I don't know if I should just sew them by panels and go from there, or if I should just sew one long strip of 6x2 and then just go on the upside and then just like flip it and sew 2 together. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the long panel, and I'll probably have less ends to weave in. So we're gonna do that, and I think I'm gonna start off here. Here's as good as any. Right sides together, and then I'll just go here and start up. I don't know how I feel about this, you guys. Do you guys like sewing the parts together? It's like a hit or miss. Eh, it's all right. I mean, it's part of the territory, I guess. It comes with crocheting, right? And I'm only picking up the most inner loops, the 2 inner loops. I mean, for me, it's fine. It's part of crocheting. If I want to make a bag or anything, I almost always expect that there's going to be some kind of sewing bits and pieces together or some ends to weave in first. All right. Okay, now I'm going to pick up the next 2. And I'm going to put them right here next to what I already have and just make my way. It's coming along. It's coming along. I have to trust the process. I have to be patient. Finally done, a 6x2. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to sew them this way, and hopefully I'll have a finished panel when you see me again. Finally done with the panel. So it's a 6x2, and I'm essentially going to be, I guess, just doing this like that. So I'll sew down this side, the middle, and this is how the bag is going to look like. And then I still have to sew these 2 pieces that go down here. So I'm gonna do that right now, and yeah, I'll be done with this portion of the bag. Look at this, like this is beautiful. It almost makes me want to make a blanket, but I just don't know if I have it in me to make 90 or so of these little circles in color changes. I just don't, I really don't think so. What I might do, since I really like the pattern, is I'll probably get one of the pink big skeins that I have and just make make them all pink, and I think it'll look pretty. And then I'll just do the join as you go method. So it'll probably work out faster. So I don't have to sew in all of the 90 odd squares. So I might do that. So this is what I have so far. I've already sewn the 2 squares that go at the bottom. And then these are the sides of the purse. So right sides together, I'm going to start from the bottom right here. So you see. And then I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to grab the side of the bag and connect it to the short side of the bottom panel. And then I'm going to work my way around down the side and the back panel. And then this should come down here. So I'm basically making a box. So wish me luck. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Ready? This is working up so dang cute. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is I am going to do a few rows of single crochet. I'll see how 2 look. If it looks good and sturdy, I'll keep them. If not, I'll definitely just do a third. Hey guys, all right, so it's later in the evening and I've woven in all of the ends and I ended up just doing 2 rounds of single crochets up here. And I've spent most of the day on and off trying to figure out how to attach all of these D-rings. So I'm gonna do 4. And I'm not sure about the method I'm using, but I'm gonna use it. So I think it looks okay. And I think it'll be just fine for the purposes of this. As of right now, I'm not sure if I really want to use this one that I bought at Dayso because it seems really small. So I don't think I'm going to use it for this purse. I'm not even sure I'm going to use it for this cotton purse. I'm still trying to figure out how to attach it here because if you see here, there is a peak. And then I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to attach the D-rings here, or if I should just do a few stitches here of half double crochets, single crochets, and attach them that way. I don't know. That's going to be a problem for tomorrow, I guess, or for later on in the evening. And I think what I'm going to do is just buy some hand purse straps on Amazon. I haven't really decided on which ones. I really wanted something that would snap on and off so that I could take it on and off. And when I wash it, I did try this strap, but it's more for a crossbody. And once I attach it here, the bag is just too long. And I tried it with this one without having to do any of the D-rings and just attach it here in this hole, but it's too long. It's 7:45 in the morning. It's the next day, and well, I got this far. I finished attaching all of the D-rings on the bags. I ended up just ordering them from Amazon. They get here tomorrow. As of right now, I think I'm pretty much done with them. And I do have a cardigan that I finished that I need to start weaving in the ends. So I'm going to do that. And it's going to be part of my summer wardrobe. And then I'm going to look into starting a new piece or maybe get some inspo and start ordering the yarn if I have to. Or, I don't know, make my way down to Hobby Lobby again, which I probably will. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I finally got the purse straps delivered and I really like the colors, but I am not sure about the rivets. It's a very brass antique color and the D-rings are gold. So I have a set of rivets here that I am going to use. I'm just going to match up the size of these rivets with the ones I have here. And I'll use these golden ones or maybe even these. But yeah, I think that'll match much better. And I'll show you the colors of the straps in a bit. They are so neatly packed. And it's a set of 4. This is like a very espresso, chocolatey, coffee color. It's a beautiful color actually. And they come finished on both sides. And then this other color, it's your standard brown color. It does have a few, I would say, like red undertones. So I don't know what color I'm going to use just yet. I think I'm going to go with this one since it matches this brown a little bit better. I don't know. What are we thinking? Or this one. Kind of like both of them. I like both of them, but I think this darker brown fits better for this purse. This color, let's see, this color combo or this color combo. They both look beautiful, so I don't know just yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to go with this lighter brown for the purse since it has more of a lighter feel because of the cream. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, I'm going to compare the rivets like this and like this. What side? Yeah, like this. Okay, it's cute. All right, guys, it's time for the big reveal. All right, so this is the cardigan that I made. This is 100% cotton, and this is I love this cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's in the color Stonewash. I do feel like it's a bit on the thicker side, so we shall see how I like it. If not, I mean, worst case, I use it for the spring or fall since, I mean, it typically always stays really warm here. What we're all waiting for, the purses. Ta-da! You guys, I am in love, 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 love with this purse. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna make a freaking blanket. I don't know why I'm so I'm so undecided about it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the freaking blanket. I'm gonna do this pattern in a blanket. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna make like 90 freaking squares. It'll be fine. So yeah, so this is how it looks from the inside. Like I said, I will hold off on, making the liner. We shall see. I might not make the liner just yet. I'm going to see how this works up. I do think that the way I sewed the squares together, which is like this way, right here, and it goes all the way around and then across. I think that's what's going to give it a bit of a help so that it doesn't stretch out. Like you can see the yarn here, you can see it there, and then you can see it here. I don't know, like the squares kind of buckle in on themselves, so I think that might help it not stretch out too much. Either way, I'm not going to be using it for much either. This might be my going out to the pool, to the beach. Depending on where I'm going, I might want to just carry this bag because it might be my project bag. Like I do know I have a road trip coming up this weekend. So it's definitely going with me and I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to take yarn, notions, and just everything and anything I can fit in here. So I'll definitely carry it along with me. And now one thing that I do want to point out is if you don't want the tote bag shape and you would like more of a bucket or a boxy shape, sew them wrong sides together. That way when you flip it inside out, you'll have the outside of the pattern here. So if you do the opposite of what I did, you'll have this much more boxier look to it. Or you can just keep it like this, and I mean, no one's going to be able to tell it's inside out. And it gives you another feel, another look to the bag, see? Compared to the standard tote bag. All right, so now for the other purse. This purse was a bit tricky because of the little bump that it has right here. Most of the time when I do go out, I will gravitate towards a crossbody bag or a backpack. So I think this purse, keeping it like this, is probably a much more realistic option for me. I do think that it's a little bit on the it's still on the long side, but this is an adjustable strap, so I can pull it up if I need to. But yeah, so this is my hip is right here. So it does get to my hip, and I think that if I put my phone, my keys, or whatever I need to carry here, it'll go down a little bit too low for my taste. But for now, I think I'm gonna keep it like this. When I do go back to Hobby Lobby for more yarn for a next project, or maybe Dayso, I'm not sure yet, because I do remember seeing the lobster clasp with the D-ring at Dayso, and it's actually the perfect match for that strap that I got there. So I might just go back and get it, but I don't remember how big it was. So I might check there first, and then I'll make my way down to Hobby Lobby and buy it there if I if I don't find anything at Dayso. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be looking for. I think I like the purse like this because it's more adaptable to my needs. I really do gravitate more towards crossbody purses. And if I want to get maybe, depending on where I'm going, I might want to make this a shoulder purse, but I like the idea of having it clip on and off. Whereas the other one, it's now a shoulder bag. But either way, that one was going to be a shoulder bag regardless because of how the bag is shaped. It's just too big to be a messenger bag. And then with the stretching, it was just going to be looking a little bit wonky. So either way, I like what I did. Let me show you one more thing I made. Another summer make is this water bottle holder. It's gonna come in really handy when we go hiking and have our little water bottles here. This is in the color Spunky, and it's also an I Love This cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I made another one that was a little bit too big. One skein, I made two of these where I would have probably been able to do two and have some of it left over and then compensate with some of the leftover skeins in this color, but I didn't. So yeah, I should have made them a little bit shorter. So yeah, that's for this yarn. And yeah, these are all my summer makes. I do have a skirt and a shirt in mind. The idea is there, it's in my brain. I just have to execute it. Well, actually, I need to buy the yarn first. If you like this video and you want to see what I end up making next, or you want to see how that skirt turns out, be a friend, leave a like, leave a comment. What are you crocheting for the summer? And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Bye.